Hello, it's Mark Rogan from O'Neill Real Estate, and this is number 21 Marmion Street in Kelmscott. And listen to this. Yeah, that's nothing. That's what nothing sounds like, and you hear it all the time when you live here, because over the road is a reserve. That is like a whole lot of acres. I'm talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of acres of reserve, and it goes for miles. You can walk pretty much from here to like Roleystone one direction, Martin the other. Who's Martin? That's actually the name of a suburb. It's not a person. Although there's undoubtedly a guy there called Martin, and you can walk to his place probably through there too. I'm not going to say you should, because he wouldn't be expecting you, but you can walk for a long, long way through there. This is the home. We are in the hills of Kelmscott. We are in a really, really great spot here with 809 square meters of land. And this is your front yard. Beautiful stone retaining work at the front. A good flat lawn area out here. Nice big carport as well. And that is the reserve on one side. We'll see a little bit more of that in a moment when we head out the back. But that's the big reserve, the big reserve over the road. And it's a cul-de-sac street. So that's the basics of where we're at. Let's go and see what is going on where we are at. There are solar panels on the roof, as you may have seen when I was blabbing on about how quiet the place could be. And I mean, they're fairly quiet solar panels. They are the whisper quiet model. And this is the home. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 2 living spaces. Currently set up with one of the living spaces as a bedroom. You'll see that in a moment. But for now, this is what we're working with. Bit of 70s stuff going on here. I'm loving this curved wall. It's very, very good. And that is on the other side of the kitchen. So I will take you through the kitchen while we're here, which leads through to the laundry while we're here. So kitchen is very decent, a lot of bench space, dated in the sense that we're looking at timber cabinetry. But, you know, you've seen those flippers, you know, those flippers we've got these days? They're everywhere. There's some really, really good ones though. And there's some that they're more like floppers. Let's be honest. You've probably seen their work. We don't intend to sell this to a flopper. We're happy to sell it to a flipper, because you flippers can take that and paint it all sorts of modern colors and still be working with solid timber and make it quite extraordinary. Get some good lighting going through here, all that kind of thing. It does have a gas cooktop, and again, plenty of room you can work with here. I've seen you guys taking out your arches and doing all of those sorts of things. You all got some ideas, but you know, you might love arches. I actually think they're cool. I think, you know, in moderation, which this house has used them in moderation, there's a lot that you can do with that. So, I mean, if you're a flopper, still put an offer in, by the way. Like, we welcome your offer. I just don't want to see this place, which is in a fantastic location, done, you know, a little bit half-heartedly. So that is the linen cupboard. Ideally, the dryer would not be sitting there, it would be sitting overhead, but it doesn't currently. And I wasn't going to put it up there just for the sake of this video walkthrough. Like, you'll have ideas. That dryer's going. You're bringing your own dryer. So let's go back around here. I didn't really focus on the entrance when we came through, but it does have entrance with the crim-safe mesh on the door and the panel door there with the windows, so you've got nice natural light coming through here. This is cork flooring. It has apparently been making a comeback in recent times. I'm not going to dispute that. I actually think it could be quite a cool feature. Or you could, you know, do something entirely different. We're on a concrete slab, and then when we walk down to here, which is also on a concrete slab, we are in this great room. Now, this has an open fireplace that has not been used as an open fireplace for many years, apparently. I don't know if it still operates as an open fireplace. I'm sure that you've done all of that work. You're sticking a chimney through it, but That's sort of as is on that front. Solid timber ceiling in here as well. You might be able to work with that as it is. Or you might, like, just by changing lighting, you can kind of, make it a little different. Get some whites and stuff going in here instead of the blues. Hey, you've got your own ideas. I'm not telling what color to paint something. I'm just saying that it could look different. It actually is still really pretty good as it is. You wouldn't need to do anything to this house straight away. I can just tell you're looking at it thinking you want to. You want to put your own stamp on it. And that's great. That's great. I'm just throwing ideas out and saying, yeah, you can do that. Now, you'll look on the floor plan because I don't know how big this room is exactly. We're getting a floor plan drawn up this afternoon, so you'll be able to see that. If you haven't already, we can get that for you. This is live. This is like, if you see this before this is on realestate.com or whatever, you're getting a real good sneak preview. So I think I've shown you enough of what's going on in this room. And it's time to move to the secondary bedroom. Well, to the main bedroom, really. I mean, unless you use that as a bedroom and put in an ensuite or something like that. I know what you flippers are thinking. I even know what you people that are home buyers might have thought. If not, you probably are now. You could definitely turn that into a fourth bedroom and a second bathroom if you wanted to in that space. There's a lot of room for it. And this is, in theory, the main bedroom. Lots of space in here because there's currently a single bed in here. So all in pretty good order. Built-in robes. Bedroom number 3. Yeah, I think this is number 3 in terms of size. A nice outlook over the backyard. And a built-in robe. Bedroom number 2, because I think it's slightly bigger. Bigger built-in robe. Fantastic. The more modern doors have been hung, but never painted. So, that's one for you to add to the list of things to do. Like, as I said before, or not. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not going to come back in 12 months and, have a go if you haven't. You should see my place. There's a lot of stuff I haven't done. But we don't need to go into that here. That's not what this is about. Now, what this is about is the bathroom. This is slate. This is stone as old as the earth itself. It's ancient stone that was probably honed, chipped, chiseled, whatever they had to do to turn it into a flooring and wall product. Sometime in the 1970s, around the same time that they milled the tree to make this Swiss chalet style bathroom. I actually, truthfully, haven't actually been to a chalet in Switzerland. I have no idea what they look like. It looks like a sauna, maybe? Like, I don't know. I'm a guy from Kelmscott. I don't have a lot of European references, all right? But you know stuff, and you know what you're working with there. I reckon if you love that whole Swiss chalet look or sauna look, leave it like it is. If you don't, paint it. The slate, it's in actually really good condition. It's in the bathroom as well, in the shower as well. So that gives you a pretty good impression as to what's going on there. Vanity, again, solid timber. So sand it back, polish it up. Fantastic. And a skylight. Look how bright that skylight is. You look fabulous under that mirror. I don't even know what you look like, but I reckon you're going to look fantastic in there. Now, especially after you step out of that sauna, you'll be looking marvellous. All right, out the back. This is worth noting is that that's not the original door on there. That's a modern sliding door across there. So you're not dealing with that old sliding door that is common in that era. That's been updated. Huge patio. This was only built a couple of years ago. Check this out. That's a good size. It's all paved and a very cool feature. Only because I'm looking at it, I'll tell you that that there, gas instantaneous hot water system. You're on mains gas in this location as well. It's sort of a bit here and there with gas through the hills, but this property is on mains gas. It's on mains water as well. It is on septics. There is no main sewer in this location. So the septics are located out in this zone through here. And I think there's a tank somewhere over there as well. But, you know, that's all fine. It's all operational. Normal for the hills with that as well. So that's the outside of that chimney we mentioned before. As you can see, that's all, that whole space, that sunken living area is under the main roof. And a very, very nice feature. I think I've shown you a lot of stuff. We've been looking around for 11 minutes. I reckon that pretty much gives you the impression of what's going on. We are selling on an as-is, where-is basis largely. So things like this, see where the fence is a bit all, what's the name over here? It'll still be what's the name when you settle, and you can make it into a better fence later on. It's priced like it is because it is what it is. But when you sort of, you know, look past things like that, what it is pretty fantastic, frankly. It's got all kinds of scope for anyone who's got any kind of imagination. And this is that reserve that I mentioned before. I'll just take a quick wander through here and show you what it's all about. So you can sort of make your way through here to get a shorter walk down to Clifton Street and Kelmscott Primary School and all of that. And this is kind of what goes on in your neighbourhood when the real estate agent's not here blabbing away for near on 12 minutes. It's just like this. So anyway, hopefully that is enough information for you if you've made it this far indeed listening to that real estate agent rabbiting on. If you have any further questions, we will do what we can to answer them for you. It's Mark Rogan from O'Neill Real Estate. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out 21. You want to have a look down here too, don't you? I can tell. Sorry, because you're not here in person. So this is some stonework, same sort of stonework as is out the front. And a little bit of parking for a trailer and stuff down here. We're back where we started, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Any questions? Mark Rogan from O'Neill Real Estate. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.